Attorney says the death of a Worcester firefighter, Christopher Roy, was a homicide. And tonight, this man, 21-year-old Momo Kamara, faces a charge of murder.
Kamara pleaded not guilty in court today.
The DA says he once lived in the basement of the house where the fire was allegedly set. WBZ's Paul Burton's live in Worcester now with more on the charges. Paul?
Well, we all remember how devastated this community was over the passing of Worcester firefighter Christopher Roy. Now, prosecutors say the man responsible for his death is behind bars tonight, facing second-degree murder charges.
This indictment, how do you plead, guilty or not guilty?
Not guilty.
Inside a packed courtroom filled with grieving firefighters, 21-year-old Momo Kamara faced a judge today. The West Boylston man faces a number of charges, including second-degree murder, arson, and armed burglary in connection with the December 9th fire that claimed the life of Worcester firefighter Christopher Roy.
Firefighter Roy died of smoke inhalation. The ME's office also determined the manner of death was homicide.
Prosecutors say Kamara intentionally set a number of small fires in the basement of the multifamily home on Lowell Street. Kamara once lived there and also knew the current residents who were there at the time of the fire. Investigators allege Kamara was seen entering the 6-unit building early that morning, then left moments after Roy and other firefighters arrived. Investigators were able to follow his movements through rideshare tracking records and video surveillance in the area.
That camera shows the defendant, Commonwealth would allege, leaving the area of Lowell Street, and ultimately records were obtained from Lyft and other driver service that indicated that this defendant had been picked up at sometime around 4:30 in the morning and deposited at his residence in West Boylston.
This is all an extreme shock to him to be facing such a serious charge as second-degree murder.
Roy was 36 years old and only had been with Ladder 4 for 2 years. He leaves behind his 8-year-old daughter Ava, his brother Jason, and his parents. His death is not only a tragedy to the Worcester Fire Department, but the entire community.
While we are heartened that Mr. Kamara will face justice, our department is still devastated by the loss of our brother firefighter Christopher Roy.
Kamara is being held without bail. He's due back in court on April 24th for a probable cause hearing. Live in Worcester, I'm Paul Burton, WBZ News.
All right, Paul, thank you.